There's been a bit of change recently. I just traded my truck in for a van. Let's check it out. Now we're on to part 2 of the adventure. Just gotta build this sucker out. Actually gotta clean it up first. Then I'm gonna build it out. This is it. Pretty empty. Did do some work in here before. Had to tear stuff off the walls. Like glued a bunch of wood. Spray foam, scraping it all out. And then yeah, just waiting for more material. Hopefully be back out on the road in another 3 weeks to a month, the latest. Hopefully 2 weeks. We'll see. Okay, just about ready to leave. Gotta head to the grocery, grab a few things. I don't have anything for breakfast. I have lunches and dinners, but nothing for breakfast. So that's where I'm headed first. I think I'm okay with gas, and then I'm gonna go towards Columbus, back out where I camped one other time. From there, the next day or tomorrow, I'm gonna be heading down to West Virginia and then on towards North Carolina to the beach. So let's go. Should be interesting. All right, I made it. I'm at my campground. Did drive up the road and try to check out some other places, but I think this place is it. I'm a little far away from some people. There was a couple other good spots, but they were just so close to other people that I didn't want to stay there. But yeah, this place is beautiful. Leaves are starting to change. Yeah, there's the van in the background. First stop of the week. I'll show you. Definitely changed from when I originally got it. Yeah, now we're inside of the van. As you can see, I've done a little work. I did put up new walls, insulation, framing. I've got all of my bags hung up here on the wall. I don't have cabinets yet. That's something I'm going to be doing on this other side over here. But right now I just have a net hanging up to hang a bunch of stuff. But I'll eventually have cabinets on this side, because once I do that, then I can actually put the lights in where they're going to go. But right now they're just kind of strung around the outside. Still have the roof to do, of course. I only got the framing pieces up. Still got to cut out all the panels for the ceiling. Still got to install a vent. I'm going to install a vent in the back piece of it there. Was going to put it right up here, but then it's just, I think, too close to the door. So all the air, if I want to ever circulate air in here, will just come in the door and go right out the fan. So I'm putting it in the back. Although it would be nice to have it here for cooking, but you know, it is what it is. I think it'll still work there. Plus the cooking stuff will go right out the door, I think. Down below, I do have a cushion, a seat. It's got some storage underneath here. Storage under there. Underneath the bed here is where I got more storage, more containers. My bike. I'll eventually organize all that stuff and do something else with it. Probably put some containers, something that I can lift the bed up and get underneath it. I don't know yet. It's still a work in progress. And I got my little mini fridge, cooler, power supply, power and everything. I actually got 2 of them. I got a smaller one that just does the lights, and then the rest of it's charging my equipment, all my electronic stuff. I do got some solar panels back there that I got tied to the wall right now, because I got a little gap along this section of my bed. Do still have some work to do up here. I have the little bracket for it here, but I need to cut some wood and create some sort of cabinet up here, so none of that's there. I did add the some blackout curtains so I can kind of segregate the cabin from the back. Yeah, so that's the inside of the van. Oh yeah, the cooktop area here. Basically, this was just leftover wood that I had. I added some extra little bins and stuff that I had around the house. Added those in there. Then I got my water and extra stuff in there. Yeah, then I added a little. So I got some extra cooking space if I need it. Yeah, the wood does not match each other. It's all different wood. Just used bits and pieces of stuff I had laying around. Same with that, and just extra wood I had laying around, or that I cut from the bed rails. I just used for this table here. So yeah, so I'm just here at this campground for tonight, and then I'm headed to West Virginia tomorrow. Then on to North Carolina, I think. I think we're gonna try to make it to a beach campground out in North Carolina, since it's a shorter drive than trying to go out west. And then yeah, this is just kind of a shakeout run till Thanksgiving. Now that I'm back on the road, or back on the road for a short time, just to check this place out. All right, this is it. It's about sunset, almost time to fix dinner. What a nice place. Get a little, check it out, get a little picnic table, a little fire pit. Here's the view out on this lake. Look at that. This place is nice and quiet so far. All right, well, here's a quick update. I'm now at a new campground in North Carolina. I was in a kind of a cool campground in West Virginia, although it rained for, gosh, the whole time I was there, so I didn't film a single thing. Actually, and the campground was so close together, I couldn't film anything, so I just spent 2 days there. 2 days? Yeah, I think 2 days there, and now I'm headed to Carolina Beach. So yeah, right now I'm just hanging out, sitting here in the back of my van. Now, here's a little bit of a clip from where I'm staying at here. This is kind of my campsite that you're looking at, and then yeah, in the morning I'm leaving early. Maybe not early. Got to hit up a Walmart once I get closer so I can pick up a few supplies. Oh yeah, there we go. We're here at the campground. Yeah, I thought I could hike through these bushes, but there ain't no freaking way. And this is where it starts to get a little bit sketchy. See, before I left, I ended up getting an injury on my foot. I gashed it open doing something stupid, and now on the way down there, or right before I left, it ended up getting infected. So I don't have a lot of footage, and most of my trip was just lounging and relaxing. It was increasingly difficult to walk. I did have my bike, and I biked down to the marina the next day. Just kind of hung out around there, checked out the boats, sat by the water, watched a guy fish. I don't know, it was kind of interesting. So the next day I went down to Fort Fisher and checked that place out for a little bit. I had to park in some sort of like muddy field off to the side of the building because it looks like they were building a new visitor center. So that looks like it'll be neat when it gets done. Yeah, so I just hung out around there, checked out the old battlefield, checked out the monument across the street. Then I headed on down a little bit farther down the road and checked out the aquarium. Hung out on the beach a little bit, watched a guy fish, then hobbled back to my van and went back to the campground. Yeah, the next day I woke up and went to the Battleship North Carolina. I knew once I pulled into the parking lot that climbing up and down any of the ladders or doing a tour through the ship just wasn't gonna happen. So stood outside, learned as much as I could in the little visitor center, walked around outside, shot some video, and then headed back. Yeah, really that turned out to be the entire trip. It was relaxing. I've got more stuff planned in the future, so check in for the next video, subscribe, you know what to do, and see you next time.